When Blue meets Karen, it's not a peaceful exchange. Are they biting off more than they can chew? Or will justice have the last laugh? Watch and see. A nice twist of fate next, when a cranky old Karen calls the cops on a group of teenagers, only to be arrested herself for filing a false police report, while the teens watch.
I'm not!
Yeah, you.
I'm not.
Took him too long.
This is his show. Go! Apartments now! Go to your apartments now!
What? Why is she repeating the cops?
What?
These next Karens in Blue decide to crash what was a low-key vigil for the death of a young teen, even though it was away from the public on a private property. But it doesn't stop these scumbags from harassing this grieving family, and even threatening to come back with more tickets.
I'm trying to be gentle about this.
Why you want to talk to a minor? I ain't got nothing to say to you, feel me?
I want to know what your name. Exactly. I saw beer being drank over there, and you right there.
Literally,
So
like, they see the pain we're going through,
I'm
like...
doing my job, but I'm trying to keep it low key. But you're the one that wants to make it not low key. You're putting about to get to the right thing. I know his friends are not here, and I saw him drinking. If I want to go get him, I'll go get him. Right over there, right there. I guess you missed that one, didn't you? Yeah, you missed that one, didn't you?
Another set of Karens in uniform on a serious power trip, chasing down an innocent man under the suspicion he was drunk driving. When they test him and he's clear, they desperately try to find a way to arrest him. Take a look.
Keep going. Okay, that's good.
Good? Yeah. Okay. I got nothing, man. Like, I'm working actually. I'm doing Uber. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't risk drinking. But I wasn't driving at all. I have a dash cam I can show you if I want. I wasn't driving erratic at all. I don't know. You've been following me all the way from the back. So, like, I came all the way. You keep following me around. And then eventually pulled me for whatever reason. Like, you just waste time. Like, and your time too, of course. You just wasted your time and my time. I'm at work right now. I'm working Uber. Like, I'm making money, so. I think she was racially profiling me, honestly. Like, yeah, she followed me all the way around the block. You have no reason to pull me over, but I guess you were bored maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she was, I don't know, man. Obviously you can see there's nothing on me, so like, you obviously following something, like, I don't know, whatever you follow. Like, so are we done here? Like, can I go now? Okay, fine. Have you all a good day. I said, have a good day. Something wrong?
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
No, I have nothing to say. I just want to go home now.
I want to make sure what you were saying as you're getting in the car, I didn't hear it, so I wanted to hear it.
I don't want to hear anything. I'm done talking. Like, I don't want to go home.
Sure
Okay, bye.
The message was put across to you.
Okay, bye.
Right.
I'm out of
Make
here.
sure your seatbelt's on.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
And the vehicle's in motion without your seatbelt.
Yeah, sure.
This cop is about to go for an impromptu swimming session, courtesy of this crafty kid. Apparently, this protester doesn't like to toot her own horn. Could have fooled me.
This is your warning. If it continues, you will be arrested. One more time.
I'm going to do it. Right, you might as well. Go on then.
One more time.
Go on, arrest me. Arrest me. Go on.
2023 seconds later in the back. Alright, you're arrested for sexual recording from the corner.
A lovely, polite police officer unfortunately stumbles upon a couple of Karens behind a camera after he asked them to leave due to the playground being shut by the mayor, even going as far to say he doesn't want to press charges as he should and understands their frustration. But that isn't enough for this Karen duo.
I'm sorry. I wish you could stay and play. Some angry kids, I get it.
Hi, guys.
So, I'm sorry. Hopefully this thing will open up soon. Okay, you guys have any questions?
Well, it's a public park, so I do wonder why it's being closed when it's a public park. I mean, we're not breaking a law.
Well, the city closed it, and the city can close the park at any time.
Under what grounds? Under what grounds can they just come in
The
and...
city code says they can.
But we have to
With the
still pay
city-
taxes. Right? And we're paying taxes down. We don't get a refund on the parks we're
I am
paying
not the
for.
one to argue with. The one to argue with, if you don't like it, is the mayor. or the park's director. I'm just a law enforcement officer, and I've been asked to come here and make sure everything.
Right, you're the line of enforcement on an order that, quite frankly, is unconstitutional.
Okay, that's something to take up with the mayor and the parks director.
But you're enforcement.
When a criminal tries to make a break for it, a group of officers sprint after him, but one officer knows his limitations and calls it a day.
Rock don't run anymore, though. That's as far as you got me.
Here we have yet another cop getting schooled, this time by a law student who knows his stuff. I bet this cop wished he picked on someone else.
Okay, I don't consent to any searches. I just want to make that clear.
I'm not going to search you.
I don't consent to any seizures either.
Okay.
And you just pointed that gun at me when it was loaded, just so you know. You twisted it, pointed it right at me. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Like I said, people are starting to call about a guy carrying a gun.
Yep, that's a report of illegal activity. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
There is a reason to stop you.
Unless you suspect me of a crime, as Terry v. Ohio, Delaware v. Prowse requires you to have a suspicion of crime.
Police officers are in the middle of some Segway training when things take a turn for the worst. I think the officer driving may be over the limit. Breathalyze him!
Okay, there's going to have to be a little training.
Watch out, Sheila. We'll show you how to work this thing.
It's clearly one rule for one and not one rule for everybody when it comes to cops. As minutes after fining someone $250 for parking in a disabled space, a cop is seen doing the exact same thing. It's a good thing this member of the public was there to catch it all on camera.
What do you guys do this for? What's going on, Sarge?
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Or Corporal, sorry, Helms?
Yes, sir. What kind
I am so sorry to bother you here. You're parked in the handicap spot. It's a $250 fine, and you guys the shit out of citizens for doing that all over in Walmart, right?
Yeah, I actually saw you come around the corner, so I was just parking to just talk to you.
You were?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. That's not where you were.
Yeah, what can I do for you today?
That's it? You're parked in the handicap spot right there?
I'm talking to you right now.
You still can't park in a handicap spot.
So what can I do for you?
What kind of Corvette do you drive?
This cop is too eager to caution someone and forgets to put his car's handbrake on. Then this happens.
How you doing? Good. You know why I pulled you over? Yeah, you can't. Oh. God.
This cop is about to get the shock of his life when he tries to detain this person who is actually a journalist going undercover to do a story on the police. His face says it all.
Hi there. How are you? You have your license, sir?
No, you can't ask for that unless I'm committing a crime, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, you're acting suspicious here.
You better, California, no, California Penal Code. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
For what? California Penal Code 148.G. I'm doing a story on your police department, and now you're going to be, anything from here on, you're going to get charged by the minute. You better get a hold of supervisor. First Amendment protected activity. You're not going to get no ID, okay? 148.G and Fordyce versus Seattle. You still want to detain me?
Here's the thing.
I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Go get a supervisor or arrest me, and you're going to get sued. I'm doing a First Amendment lawful protected activity. I'm keeping you accountable. I'm here to make sure you're doing your job, and right now you're about to violate my civil rights because you're detaining me, and I'm not doing anything criminal.
They say no one likes a show-off, unless it's a cop going face first off a scooter.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, wait, go ahead. Oh, he on the grass with it? Oh, hey, they wildin'. Hey, they showing. All terrain. You ain't gonna stop them.
Oh, sir, are you straight?
I think the guy behind the camera in our next clip has a short fuse. With short people?
I'm sorry, I feel unsafe for anybody under 6 feet, and that guy right there is very short, and because the short guys got little man personalities like that. Like they get offended very easy, and they get over aggressive when it's not needed. And that guy is very short.
He's a pretty understanding guy.
No, he's not. I don't trust him. I don't trust no short, no guy only 5'5". I'm sorry.
This cop pulled over this car thinking it was an easy way for him to flex his power. He didn't count on pulling over an educated guy who clearly knows the law better than the cop.
Have the right to search the car when you don't.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
When you don't have the right to search.
Okay, all right. You're a legal lawyer, aren't you?
Nah.
Yeah.
I studied at the #1 public university though.
What? Prison?
Berkeley. Prison. Look at you, racist.
No, I'm not
Just
racist.
I went to Berkeley. I still go to Berkeley.
Congratulations.
You feel me? So you can't treat me like I'm some type of dip that don't know his rights.
I'm not treating
you don't treat me like, well, you try to belittle me, man. You try to tell me you know my rights. You try to tell me you know my rights for me.
Okay.
I know my rights, sir.
Listen, let me tell you one thing and then you can research it, okay?
I don't
When
need
somebody doesn't have ID, law enforcement has a right to search a vehicle.
No, they don't.
Yes. Okay, well, look it up. Just look it up.
Nope.
Okay, well, then don't.
Because you would have searched the car already if you did. Call your captain. Call your boss. You have a boss, right?
I am the
Call your
boss.
No, you don't. No, you're not. You got a boss.
Okay.
You answer
Everybody
to
has a boss.
Jason Allen, one of the UK's most famous street performers, has to deal with a supervisor, Karen, who tries to throw her weight around by getting him shut down by the police. But when the police arrive, things take a turn for the worst for little Miss Karen.
Hello. I'm the supervisor of this zone. You cannot be in this area.
That's fine. I can tell people to move to the side. I'm not being a problem.
No, you're not listening. This is a crowd control issue now. The last time I'm telling you now was you need to down it.
If I'm not allowed to busk here, where am I allowed to? Because apparently buskers aren't allowed to go there without getting a £100 fine. Do you want me to just... Do you want no music in the streets? Okay. And what rule are they going to say I've broken?
Look how many police showed up. She then tried to move me again.
No, this is not in the way. This is not in the way.
Out of respect for the police, I moved as they stuck up for me.
This cop turned Karen clearly has nothing better to do, as she harasses a woman over some simple photography in a public space. At least the second cop was nice.
So, the photography class, we would put that through our permit process. It depends. Are you collecting a fee? You say it's open to anybody. It's online. Okay, that's fine. A lot of people are doing things virtually now because they're not able to meet up in groups. Totally understand that. Okay, also, but filming in general, like commercial photography and things like that, that does require a permit. People want to film for movies, videos.
And did I tell you I was doing any of that?
I don't know.
That's right, you don't know, but you want to issue me a citation for it.
Susan, you have a dog off leash. We're going to start with that.
Okay, let's start with that.
We're going to start with that one. And now I'm trying to investigate, just like you were about the gas cans, as to what kind of filming you were doing and whether or not that falls in line.
I just want to make sure you say that really loudly. You want to investigate what kind of filming I was doing, is that right?
If you needed a permit or not. If
you want to investigate if I need a permit to film. I just want to make sure that everybody hears you say that. And I need to, I'm going to need to get your name and your identification.
I give you my name and badge number. We're going to write this citation and we'll get back to you. If you have any questions, we'll answer them then.
After telling a man he can't film in public, our next Karen calls the cops as she thinks she knows the law. That is until the officer shows up and puts her in her place.
Can I help you? No, I'm good.
Well, you were videoing me, and so I don't approve for anything to be posted anywhere. Do you understand?
I don't need your approval.
Yeah, actually you do.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No.
So,
see you later.
All right.
Go ahead, go home. You off work now?
Yeah, I technically am. Thank you very much.
Cool. Yeah, I don't need your approval. Thank you very much, though.
You do if you're recording me, sir. Have a good day.
Negative. I'm in public, so are you. I can see you from public, though. That's the way the law works.
Is that how that works,
yeah.
sir? All right, you have a fabulous day.
You too. You're dismissed. Bye.
No, you're dismissed, sir. Have a nice day.
I just got dismissed. Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Saw cameras and stuff that you're out here filming, so we're just making sure everything's cool.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Nope. You got your ID on you?
You have to give me your name and badge number, sir. It's in your policy.
Hold on, let me talk real quick. You have ID on you?
I'm asked, identify yourself to me first.
Okay,
I am a private citizen.
Well, if you're gonna talk over
you're
me,
a public servant. I'm just letting you know. So I'm being respectful.
Can I talk?
You can now.
Okay, I'm Officer Machado, badge number 1682.
Cool.
Everything good with you?
I'm good.
Okay, do you got ID?
Uh-huh.
Do you have ID?
Am I being detained?
No.
Okay.
I'm just asking you a question.
Then I don't have ID.
Cool. All right. As long as you're good, not running in the lot or anything, we're good.
Okay. Thank you for your professionalism. I appreciate it.
No problem, sir.
A day isn't a day without a dose of Karen karma, and this clip hits the spot. Another Karen who thinks she knows better is put in her place.
Nah. No, get the f out. Don't tell me what to do. Stop. No.
They're allowed to say
I'm not going to be told by some moron.
Right. You the moron with no mask
I'm not a
on.
moron.
Why don't you just follow the rules?
No, it's not a law. I'm not following it.
We just want to get our food.
This milk Karen goes into a local post office and decides to stand there for hours just filming people, for no reason. But when the police are called and he's asked to leave, he thinks he knows the law better than the officers.
I can tell you I'm Officer Devers, this is Officer Krause, and I appreciate your videotaping everything. But the post office called and said they've asked you to leave, so they would like you to leave. This is their property, and so they have every right to ask you to leave.
Okay, can you call a supervisor because you have no jurisdiction on this property?
So, sir, who do I have the luxury of talking with today?
Oh, my name is Sean.
Sean what?
Just Sean.
No, you don't have a last name?
It's just Sean.
So no one gave you a surname when you were born?
It's just Sean, ma'am.
It's just Sean. So you want to know my information, but you don't want to share yours with me?
How you doing today, sir? Can I get your name and badge number, please? You're gonna shut the post office down for what? Okay, I don't have any issues. I think the people at the... Why would you close down the post office?
Make sure you have privacy to deal with your issues so the rest of the world isn't privy.
Yeah, I don't have any issues.
Okay,
I'm okay.
well, I'm glad. I'm glad.
I'm okay.
As long as you don't infringe on other people's rights.
Was I filming anybody directly? Was I doing anything when I walked in?
There are people that said you were, and they actually said they sent you to stop. Sir, are you leaving? You were told to leave. Are you leaving?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't leave?
Yes.
Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
You're under arrest.
This next Karen thinks it'd be hilarious to spray her friend with mace outside right in front of the police, and she can't see how her actions deserve any consequences. With friends like her, you don't need enemies.
The ultimate standard. Great, right? So listen. What the
We're checking out for the week.
Because he asked you to leave him alone.
Okay. Hey, Matt, do you want me to leave?
No way, dude.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Are you safe? He's calling the cops on me, so I'm gonna walk away. Whoa. Matt, I'm getting arrested. How have you brought me here?
After driving very strangely, an officer decides to pull this vehicle over, and to his surprise, finds an off-duty Karen cop who has clearly had one too many drinks and demands the officer speaks to her supervisor.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. I have my duty gun in my glove box.
Your what?
In my glove box.
Okay. I'm also in your state police. Okay,
Yeah.
I speed of 73, that's putting 55 here.
Sorry.
Okay, and then see license and transfer registration.
Do you want me to get, I'm telling you, I have my, oh yeah.
Duty for what? What do you do?
LTPD?
Okay. Okay, where are you coming from? Were you going a little fast?
No, I was actually confused because I was like, I honestly thought you were running lights and sirens somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, let me keep going. I'm on this lane, so my bad.
Like if I was drinking, I wouldn't have my gun with me. I mean, I don't know, but that's me. I've been doing this for years. Okay, I've been doing this for years, and it's not the first time that I stop somebody and I smell alcohol from the person. So, have you been drinking? Yes or no?
No.
No? I would like to do field sobriety test on you.
I haven't been drinking.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I would like to do a field sobriety. I smell alcohol. Okay, you're telling me one thing, but I'm smelling something else.
But I haven't been drinking. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay, well, okay, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I'm sorry, I haven't.
But if that's your statement, that's fine. Like I said, I smell alcohol. You have bloodshot watery eyes. Okay? And just from my previous experience and now this year's working, I had a lot of people smelling or with the odor alcohol and chewing gum. I don't know why. Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know, but it happens a lot.
Karen causes mayhem because the restaurant has run out of beef patties.
If you looked up the definition of hangry, this is what you might find. Apparently the beef patties here are so good, it'll make you lose your mind.
She was just like, you're lying, the beef patties are ready, and why they're not ready, you're lying.
That's the voice of the owner of the back home Jamaican restaurant in the Bronx, describing the wind-up to a soon-to-be explosive customer interaction.
And she started cursing a lot of obscene words that, you know, she ran out.
The owner says then she left and came back 5 minutes later, and that's when she went absolutely berserk. Cops say it happened January 15th at the East 169th Street restaurant. She went to town. The owner says it cost almost $2,000 to repair, and they were still picking up shattered glass 2 weeks later. Take another close look at the suspect, who cops say then took off running. Employees say she's not even exactly a stranger, a somewhat regular customer. They've even had conversations with her about her pregnancy. She even comes here enough to know what's good on the menu.
I mean, if she smashed my windows over the patties, that goes to tell you for yourself, right?
If she had just waited 10 more minutes, that beef patty would have been ready.
Beef patties might not have been served, but justice was after this video was taken. She was charged with criminal damage.
Karen has a hard time keeping her hands to herself, and the police are called, but things don't go to plan as she tries to escape.
Hello.
Hello. Can I
So-
help you?
Yeah, so we're here. I guess was there an issue like with your something? No? Is your home? Can I talk to her for a second? No? Okay. Alright. Do you want us to go any further with what we're doing? Okay. Alright, turn around for me.
What's going on? Can you Priscilla? Come here, Priscilla, stop.
This man is just unlocking his own house when a rogue Karen pulls up, demanding to see his lease, and calls the police as she suspects that he's trying to break in.
Where your husband at?
If you guys have a lease, I'd just like to see the lease.
No, ma'am.
You have no business
For
about
real.
personal documents.
At all.
They're like in their 30s.
Yes, yes.
It's just a medium weight. They're.
The we got to steal something for?
Babe,
What's that?
What do we need? Get your...
Okay. It looks like there's been a misunderstanding. So apparently there's been a misunderstanding. When I was driving by, I saw an individual behind the house, and so I stopped. And
Profiling.
And all the windows are closed, and it looks.
It's hot as the sun is beaming.
And so I'm like shocked, and I'm like, okay. And so then I back up, and then I see an individual crouched again, and I'm like, hi, like, what are you doing at my neighbor's house? And then.
And I greeted you, didn't I? And she asked me what I was doing here. I said, I live here. I walked back outside because I peeped through the window and I seen her right here. So I walked back outside. I asked her, did she need something? And she said, yes, I do. What are you doing behind my neighbor's house? I said, I live here.
These neighbors?
I don't know whoever she's talking about. She said whoever live here got 2 kids and they don't. We live here. Excuse me.
You guys all moved in or just starting to move in?
All our stuff's in the garage. Some of it's in the house.
A nice twist of fate next, when a cranky old Karen calls the cops on a group of teenagers, only to be arrested herself for filing a false police report while the teens watch.
I'm not.
Yeah, you.
This is his show.
Go. Apartments now. Go to your apartments now.
What? Why is she repeating the cops?
What?
These next Karens in blue decide to crash what was a low-key vigil for the death of a young teen, even though it was away from the public on a private property. But it doesn't stop these scumbags from harassing this grieving family, and even threatening to come back with more tickets.
I'm trying to be gentle about this.
Why you want to talk to a minor? I don't got nothing to say to you, feel me?
I want to know what your name. Exactly. I saw beer being drank over there, and you right there.
Literally,
So
like, they see the pain we're going through, like.
I'm doing my job, but I'm trying to keep it low key. But you're the one that wants to make it not low key. You're right through here to get to the right through there. I know his friends are not here, and I saw him drinking. If I want to go get him, I'll go get him. Right over there, right there. I guess you missed that one, didn't you? Yeah, you missed that one.